Hi, my name is Leena Rao with TechCrunch TV, and we're here with Andy Schneider, president of Live Gamer. Andy, welcome to TechCrunch TV.
Hi, Lena. Great to be here. Thanks for having me.
For those of you who may not know, Live Gamer basically powers e-commerce platforms for gaming and entertainment companies like Sony. Andy, I know you have a bit of news to share with us today. You guys are acquiring two advertising companies. Can you tell me a little bit about Gamer DNA and Brandport and what these companies are going to be adding to your existing platform?
Absolutely. Very exciting news this week. We'll be announcing the formation of Live Gamer Media, which is a new business unit within Live Gamer that sits as a sister organization to our e-commerce group, which, as you mentioned, have been powering microtransactions, payments, and virtual economy management for the likes of EA, Sony, Take-Two, and many, many others. So we're very excited about this. In our experience working with online game publishers, we know there are really four things that are very, very important in the free-to-play ecosystem specifically. One is user acquisition. The other is converting those users to a greater percentage of monetized users. Third is lifting average revenue per user, and fourth is retention. And we've been working on this for quite some time to help our publisher partners boost those metrics. And with the addition of Live Gamer Media, we'll be able to bring a broader suite of services and new opportunities, especially when it comes to user acquisition and also converting more of the audience to monetized user base.
Yeah, so this is your first advertising offering for publishers. Can you give me some details on how publishers are now going to be able to use video advertising and other offerings within their gaming platforms?
Sure, absolutely. Let's start with the publisher side, and then maybe we'll talk a little bit about the advertising side. Publishers in the free-to-play space are constantly trying to acquire new users to the top of the monetization funnel. And then their job becomes to convert them to paying players. But we know, after years in this space, that only a small percentage of the audience will convert into paying users, paying meaning taking out a payment method. And while you can add new payment methods, very targeted payment methods, different types of payment methods to improve conversion, in the core space, you're still looking at 10 to 15% monetization rate. So in order to get more of that audience monetized, we can now offer engagement advertising that dovetails beautifully into a virtual economy with a very simple concept. Watch a 15-second ad, get a virtual item. And it's a wonderful proposition, especially targeted to the users who are not currently paying. So it's an alternative way to get those users to monetize. And it's a great gamer experience too, because after all, if you're playing a free-to-play game, you do want those virtual items that'll set you apart in the gameplay experience, whether it's a decorative item, a performance-based item. Now there's a way to acquire those items through advertising. Very simple concept.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about how these engagements, these incentives, I guess, as we call them, how do they perform on average?
Very, very high levels of engagement. So in some of the early trials that we've launched, we've served up to 10 video ads per day for any given user. And what we're seeing is not only is the gamer watching the ad all the way through, they're answering questions about the ad. They've got great recall up to a week later on which ads they watched to earn the virtual item. And we're seeing a high percentage of those gamers who've watched one ad view all available ads for that day. Again, it's about value exchange. It's about giving the player something that's meaningful and rewarding, and the player engages, and that's exactly what the advertiser is looking for. And then, of course, the publisher benefits as well. So it's really a win-win-win for all parties involved.
So is it fairly easy for a publisher like Sony or another one of your clients to start integrating these offerings into their own gaming platforms? As easy as your e-commerce option?
Oh, absolutely. And for our current e-commerce customers, it's super easy. And even if you're not using our commerce platform, we can integrate very easily on our new Ad Elements platform is what we're calling it, to complement our Elements e-commerce platform. So the integration is very light. We host an iframe. We integrate with the system to reward the virtual item to the end user. And these kind of integrations are what we do all day long. A very well-supported, well-documented process, and easy to get monetizing very quickly on engagement advertising.
So, Andy, I guess, you know, Live Gamer, who would you say is your competitor? I mean, are there a couple out there that are, you know, you're competing against when it comes to the e-commerce platform? And now that you're expanding to gaming advertising, are you, you know, sort of going to have a whole bunch of new competitors?
Live Gamer has always differentiated itself on the commerce side based on our enterprise focus and advanced technologies like merchandising, robust analytics, and definitive number of payment methods. We support over 100 different payment methods around the world. On the advertising side, when we look at the other part of the Live Gamer media announcement, it's the acquisition of Gamer DNA, which is a very fast-growing ad network targeting 18 to 34-year-old hardcore gamers. And the guys at Gamer DNA Media have done a tremendous job, and they're currently ranked at number 5 in the gaming information category according to ComScore. So while there is competition in the pure gaming information advertising space, Gamer DNA Media really differentiates by going for the true gamer, the real trend-setting, early adopting gamer, and that's very appealing to both endemic game industry publishers who have launched games through their network, in addition to brand advertisers like KFC and Best Buy, who have both worked with Gamer DNA in the past. But when you bring them all together and you're looking at all of the needs of the publisher, from acquisition to monetization, there's no one else that I know of that brings advertising and commerce together the way that Live Gamer does.
That's great. And what's next for you guys? You know, now that you've expanded to commerce, advertising, is there a third pillar, or are you going to continue to focus on expanding the advertising platform?
We're going to continue on expanding both. We've got incredible new technologies rolling out on the commerce side. We're working with Facebook to power Facebook credits payments in 13 different territories around the world. And while we're adding to our commerce capabilities, new technology, more support, we'll be building up our advertising capability both for publisher monetization but also on the advertiser side to really deliver those hard-to-reach and desirable audiences to brand marketers.
And here's a demo of Live Gamer's new advertising platform. It's using BrandPort's technology, which they just acquired. Here it is.
It's a very simple concept. So we all know that there's a large number of free-to-play players who don't ever get past free. And so game publishers are looking to monetize further. And this technology provides a very easy way to start monetizing those players. Simply select a video from this video ad carousel. The gamer is presented with a 15 to 30 second advertisement.
Presenting wallet complete. It cleans your jeans and won't torture your tanks. So your clothes stay looking and fitting like new. Wallet, long live your wardrobe.
The player can then go ahead and rate the ad. How much do they like the ad? Are they interested in purchasing the product? And that allows the player then to redeem that view for a virtual item. So it's as simple as that, watching a 15-second ad, redeeming for a virtual item in the game environment.
Great. Well, Andy, congrats on the acquisitions. Thanks for joining us here today, and we hope to hear from you soon.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much.